Hello students, welcome back to our channel. This is the part 2 of this chapter, chapter number 8 quadrilaterals, chapter number 8 quadrilaterals. Okay, in part 1 we have done our introduction as well as 3 questions. Now let's do the remaining questions with very light mood as well as with excitement. So let's start with our video. Okay, so let's do our first question. In first question, we have to find, first of all, I make the diagram. You will be think that it is very difficult, but it was very easy. The figure is very complicated, but it was very easy. Okay. Okay. B Q C A P D, and let's give the name it 2 3 1 4 C D A B. Okay, we have to prove angle APQ, triangle APQ congruent to CQB. That means APQ, APQ, APD students, APG, not APQ, APG students, APG. That means C triangle we have to congruent with this triangle, B triangle. So you can see here QC is equal to AP, AP is equal to QC. Now you can see BQ is equal to PD, PD is equal to BQ or QB. Okay. Now here you can see angle 2 and angle 1 both are alternate angle. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 because alternate by SAS triangle are congruent to triangle. This is the part 1. Now let's do part 2 of this question. Same. They have said AP is equal to CQ. AP is equal to CQ. That is C by CPCT by CPCT. Okay. Now let's do third number. AQB. 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 That means A and CPD. D. A and D. So in A you can say that AQ is equal to CP. CP. Now you can see BQ is equal to PD. BQ is equal to PD. Now angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So by SAS triangles are congruent to triangles each other. Okay. Now AQ and PD by CPCT. So part 4 will be part 3. No, part 4 by CPCT. Now let's move forward on question number 5. We have to prove this as a quadrilateral. We have to prove this as a quadrilateral. Sorry, as a parallelogram. Okay. We have know that by CPCT AQ is equal to CP, AQ is equal to CP, and CQ is equal to AP by CPCT of AQ is equal to CP, and by CPCT of that triangle we got CQ is equal to AP. So from these two we get both this side and this side is equal, this side and this side equal, and in parallelogram both the sides are equal, that is known as rhombus. So we have to prove that it is parallelogram. So by two sides are equal, therefore it is parallelogram. It is parallelogram. Okay, we can say, students, that that it is known as parallelogram because his both four sides are equal. So here we have done with our question first. Now let's see our question number 2, our another example. Then we will move forward with tough level questions, and in this part 2 we will learn whole chapter as well as we will complete this chapter. Exercise 8.1 and 8.2 has been done. Okay, so now let's move forward with another questions. Students, now, okay, I have forgotten my textbook. Students, now let's do with another questions. That is very easy questions. Okay, my board is dirty. So first of all, let me clean it. Then we will start with our question. Okay, let's start. Let's draw first of all the figure. Students, figure is very important. In maths. Okay, sorry students, I have made some mistake over here, man. This is the American English, students. This is American English. We speak Indian English. There are lots of type of English: Portuguese English, American English, Canadian English, etc. types of English are present in our country. So don't be confused. Okay, let's start with our question. They have said we have to congruent triangle A APB and C. We have to congruent this triangle or this triangle. So first of all, we can see that angle P is equal to angle Q in triangle APB and triangle DPC. Angle P is equal to angle Q. Now I can see that AP is equal to, okay, I can see that DP is equal to QB. DP is equal to QB. Now you can see over here that AB and DC. AB is equal to DC. AB is equal to DC. So initially by SAS congruency, triangle congruent to triangle. Okay. So this is the part 2. This part 1 has been over. By CPCT of above question, we know that AP is equal to C. See students, how easy the questions are, but also from this you are not going to do the questions but also from this type of questions. Okay, 2 minutes. You are not solving the questions in exam as well as in your home, and in your examination center and your exam, you getting less marks. These types of questions are asked in the exam, students. This type of question has been asked. Okay, so this is the scoring chapter. If you will completely learn or deeply inside yourself. Okay, now let's see another types of question. Let's see it. Okay students, now let's do, okay, I have not written one more question, that PQRS is parallelogram. Okay, this is the sign of parallelogram. So in this question they have said we have to prove that SR parallel to AC as well as SR is equal to half of AC. SR is over here, is parallel to AC. That means this triangle can be said as trapezium, and they have said SR is half of AC. So we can write by midpoint theorem. midpoint theorem, this can be happen. Okay, by midpoint theorem, how can be this can be happen? You can see that A and D are aligned and the S is the midpoint of AD, and C and D are aligned and R is the midpoint. So the A and C are the main diagonals of this quadrilateral. So A and C, and S is the midpoint of AD and R is the midpoint of CD. So they have taken this triangle only this triangle. Don't remember this triangle, only remember this triangle. Okay, there. Okay, so the diagonal. Okay, I have drawn this. Okay, so AC is the main midpoint. Okay, mid diagonal, and S is the midpoint of AD and R is the midpoint of CD. So by midpoint conversion theorem, we can say that both are the half of AC, because AC is double of the SR. By this way, we have said that by midpoint theorem it can be proved. They have said PQ is equal to SR. We have to prove this PQ is equal to this SR. How will we prove it? You can see there is only one diagonal, so we can write like this: SR parallel to AC as well as PQ parallel to AC. In first question, we know that SR is the parallel to the AC. So there is only one diagonal, students. There is only one diagonal. So PQ as well will be the diagonal. PQ as well will be the parallel to the AC. So by this we can say SR equals to PQ. SR equals to PQ. SR equals to PQ. Now let's see third question. PQR is parallelogram. So from first this midpoint theorem, this second SR is equal to PQ, we will find that SR parallel to PQ as well as SR equals to PQ. Okay, wait for 2 minutes. Okay, SR equals to PQ. Then we have to prove P, then P, Q, R, S. We have to prove this as a parallelogram. So we have proved that S and R are parallel to each other, and we have proved that also that S and R are equal to each other, because SR is parallel to AC and PQ are parallel to AC. That's why. That is why, students. Now let's begin with the another types of two another questions. Then after that 2 questions, our exercise as well as our explanation will be over, and remaining NCERT questions you have to do in your homework. You have to do practice at your home. So let's begin with another questions. Now students, let's do with our questions. Let's begin. So here they have, according to the question, they have not given the figure. We have to make the figure according to the question. I have made the figure, you can see and draw it. They have said we have to show the rhombus, but they have drawn here rectangle, but we have to show there is a rhombus. From midpoint theorem, we can write like this also: SR parallel to AC and SR is equal to 1 upon half AC. We have done first question of 8.2. Okay, SR is half of, so SR is half of AC. So we can write like this also: PQ parallel to AC and PQ half of AC. This is 1, this is 2. Okay. By this we can say SR is equal to PQ and SR parallel to PQ. Now Let's take a different triangle. Triangle DBC. Triangle DBC. The angle RQ is parallel to DB. RQ is parallel to DB and RQ is half of DB. DB. So this is the third one. And as this is the, they have said that is the this is the rectangle, so its diagonal will be equal. So AC is equal to BD. Diagonals will be equal. Okay, so this is the fourth. Now let do the one thing. From equation 1, 3 and 4, we can say that SR is equal to PQ. Okay, SR is equal to PQ and SR is equal to RQ. SR is equal to RQ. That means if this side is equal and this side is equal, then this will be obviously will be equal. If the three sides are equal and the angles will be equal, then it will be said that that is a rhombus. That is a rhombus. Stop for 8 minutes. My cat has been fall. Okay, I think we have done the too much of the practice of the questions. So you might take some minutes of rest as well. I think you have to take a rest for a 5 to 10 minutes, but don't watch mobile. Students, let's talk about the mobile first of all. About 2 minutes only, not more than it. If you frustrated in studies, after studying 2 hours or 1 hours, if your heart want to take break, don't take break. But if heart is not ready to study further, take a break. But most of the students, what they do scrolling the reels of Instagram and the shorts of the YouTube shorts. For they think we will put after 5 minutes, but that 5 minutes convert into an hour. You cannot able to watch. Because in your mind one chemical has been released that you will be study in 10th standard in biology. Okay, if you will study now, you will confuse. Okay, so don't remember. You can do enjoyment in the ninth. Okay, so do enjoyment, but you have to study. So let's back on our topic. If you want to take break, you can go outside of your house or talk to your parents or spend 5 minutes or 10 minutes with your parents or your friends or your neighbors, or go outside to play outdoor games for an you can go outside to play football, cricket, badminton for an hour also. But don't watch a reel or shorts for 2 minutes. Don't watch reels or YouTube shorts for 2 minutes. Okay, because it will be converted into 2 hours. You will be not able to know it. So my advice is to go outside of the house to take the rest. Okay, so here we have done with some examples as well as the questions of exercise 8.1, 8.2. I hope that you have liked this video. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe to this channel, and share this channel to another friend who want to study about the quadrilaterals. And I hope that you have able to understand the rules as well as the questions of this chapter. So let's meet in our next video. तब तक के लिए जय हिंद, जय भारत. And as well, I want to I want to told you that this is the part 2. Now we are going to end. Now let's end this video. तब तक के लिए जय हिंद, जय भारत.